Hi, my name is Ivan Morse. I'm a criminal defense lawyer. I've been a criminal defense lawyer for almost 30 years. Prior to being a criminal defense attorney, I was an Oakland policeman. As an Oakland policeman, I investigated virtually every type of crime and put together the police reports and the documents to ship to the district attorney to determine whether or not a complaint should or should not be filed. So that kind of gives me a little bit of a unique perspective on any case that I'm handling, and it allows me to assist you because when I read a report, I can tell whether or not the facts are legitimate or whether it's what some people might consider creative report writing. I can also determine whether or not facts have been left out or not. The thing I want to discuss today is domestic violence. Domestic violence is something that's a little bit different than when I was an Oakland policeman. When I was an Oakland policeman back in the mid-70s and the early 80s, a domestic violence call was something that we just would go out and we would greet the husband, greet the wife or the boyfriend and the girlfriend, and we would try to find out whether or not it was something that could just be resolved right there on the scene and we could leave and they would be fine, or if there was serious injury and we needed to make an arrest. Today, in today's environment, police officers no longer have that type of discretion. And domestic violence is something that cannot be taken lightly, and it's something that police officers do not take lightly. If you call the police on a domestic violence call, the likelihood is, and I mean, when I say likelihood, I mean there is a 99% chance that either you or the other individual will be going to jail. And it doesn't matter whether it's a husband and a wife or whether it's a boyfriend and a girlfriend. It just has to be that the two of you have been living together and that there has been some type of domestic disturbance. And there doesn't even have to be serious injury. It could just be a push. I push somebody onto the bed. That's enough for the police to arrest somebody and take them to jail. And if in fact they do take one of the individuals to jail, it can be charged as a misdemeanor or potentially as a felony. And the only difference between the two is the punishment that's attached. Certainly I think we would all agree that felonies are more serious than misdemeanors. So in the event there is a disturbance, I want you to think very carefully before you call the police to determine whether or not the two of you could work it out, either go get counseling or talk to a marriage counselor or a family counselor to see if you could work out your problem. However, if you feel the need to call the police, I just want you to be aware that the individual that the police are going to arrest one of you. And sometimes it can be the person who makes the call, or sometimes it can be the other individual or the other half of the domestic violence. Once that happens, you're going to be in the system. Now, I've helped a lot of people who've been accused of domestic violence. Matter of fact, one of my most recent cases, we actually had a finding of factual innocence because the individual who called the police lied about everything. Now, I'm not going to say that's going to be your situation, but if you're going to call the police, just be aware, when you do, somebody is going to go to jail. My name is Ivan Morse. I've helped a lot of people who've been accused of domestic violence. I can help you. If you have any questions, please call me at 925-828-5307 or visit me at my website, www.ivanmorse.com. I wish you the best of luck.